Cooper, when I say St. Louis, what do you think of?
There's 2 or 3 things. KSHE, the Checker Dome, which was the place to play. Big Purina Ralston, it looked like a big bag of dog food, you know. But everybody played the Checker Dome. I mean, we would come in, the small faces would come in after us, and you know, it was just one of those great places. St. Louis is in the Midwest. That's the rock and roll audience. You know, the coast is the coast. Midwest is where you want to play rock and roll. We're from Detroit, so St. Louis is backyard, you know.
Welcome to my nightmare.
KSHE Radio was when we used to come in, and nobody even knew who I was. I just signed with Zappa. I had a record out, and they said, well, you're going to go to all these radio stations. And that was back with Freeform FM. You go to the station, there's albums everywhere, and the DJ's going, well, what do you want to play? And we'd put the album on. And honestly, that was, I think, the very first interviews I ever did across the country. The first one was at KSHE. I was even impressed. I said, KSHE wants me to be on the radio. This is great. You know, I had no idea what to say, but. We would come to KSHE, and it would be like Jeff Beck would be leaving. And when we would leave, the Beach Boys were coming in, or somebody like that, because it was like a constant flow of people coming in to do interviews with KSHE, and we always get to play whatever music we wanted to play. You know, it was great.
I'm 18 and I don't know what I want. 18, I just don't know what I want.
And when I think of KSHE, I think of old school rock and roll radio. You know, I mean, look at how many stations come and go. Look how many bands come and go. But the really good ones stay. So you guys I can't think of anybody out there any longer than you guys. ABX is gone in Detroit and all those other ones, but KSHE's still here.
Okay, I'm going to bring up a story you might remember. You played golf with the U-Man.
When I got in the car accident. You know what? All I remember was trying to get back to the hotel because I had a show that night. And bang, 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 bang. That was like 9 cars hitting us all at once. And I was going, I wonder if I can get a cab from here because I got to get back to the hotel.
I used to be such a sweet, sweet thing till they got a hold of me.
It didn't bother me that we got in a car accident at all. That's just kind of the rock and roll thing. You're in that. But I kind of looked at it and I said, can you take care of this? I got to get back to the hotel.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Clean.
Dwight Frye was an unheralded actor. He was the actor that played Fritz in the original Frankenstein, the little hunchback, and he also played Renfield in the original Dracula. He was the guy that ate the spiders and the thing. To me, when I was a kid, he was the scariest thing in the movie. Dracula and Frankenstein were kind of okay, but the little creepy guy, and we finally said, let's find out who that guy is and give him a tribute, because he deserves a song. So then we wrote Ballad of Dwight Frye. And we always do it in a straitjacket, you know, because it's a tribute to one of the great horror actors that never got his comeuppance. Well, you know, 40 years from now when we do this again, we do the 80, I know I'll still be on tour. I know you guys will still be rocking. I hope there's rock and roll then, please let there be. You know, I still think 20 years from now there's going to be 5 kids in a garage somewhere with guitars and drums trying to learn Rolling Stone songs. So rock and roll's not going to die. But neither will KSHE.